Hey Geminis, welcome to the 3 Moon Tarot, where we are going to take a look at messages and advice from Spirit, Angels, and the Universe. This reading is good from the April 14th till the end of April, and they are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. With that being said, let's jump into your reading. See what messages they have for you, Geminis. All right, Spirit, Angels, and Spirit Guides. What messages do you have for our beautiful Geminis? Messages for Gemini, please and thank you. What's going on with Geminis? Messages for Gemini. You have Magic Stream, Sacred Pool, lots of water. Gemini. So maybe a lot of you are having a lot of clarity. A lot of clarity coming through. Seeing a clear picture. Some of you could be getting a sense of kind of being in solitude, a little bit of solitude, reflection. Making a choice. Yeah, definitely some solitude, some healing. Making a choice on a certain direction you want to take. If you can hear that in the background, that's my birds out there singing and chirping. They probably heard me talk, so they have to talk. Yes. So definitely taking some time out to heal, get some clarity on which way you want to go. Which direction you want to take. So let's see what the tarot has. What advice Spirit, Angels, and Spirit Guides in the universe have for you. We'll get a little more clarity on this and some advice. Better look at what these 3 cards mean for you, Gemini. Very serene energy. Very grounded. Clear head. I mean, you are Gemini, so very airy. Trying to get with some of the water. It could be emotions, even. Taking kind of an emotional journey, possibly, Gemini. Getting out of your head. Tapping into your emotions. And the Queen of Wands. You're definitely attracting things that you want right now. That you're passionate about. Manifesting. The Queen of Wands is a manifesting machine. She doesn't have to go after what she wants. She attracts it to her. And I get that vibe definitely with this Magic Stream and Sacred Pool. That you're kind of in a solitude, the sacred place. You got 10 of Wands, the Devil, so trying to go after what you're passionate about. Got the Emperor. This is a very nice read. And the King of Wands. Queen of Wands to start it out, and the King of Wands at the end. Your main focus is the Devil. Yeah, the Hermit. What did I say? Solitude. The Hermit's all about going within and reflecting, shining light on your situation. It definitely is a healing card, a solitude card, being kind of a hermit. You got the Queen of Swords. So definitely having that clarity on clear head, having your emotions in check. Two of Wands under the Devil. The Devil can be negative beliefs, what society thinks that you should be doing, what self-sabotage, sometimes attachments. Some of you could be struggling with the past. With this Two of Wands, could be kind of processing the past and trying to put that behind you as you are moving forward. But there's definitely a lot of healing going on here. Gemini, a lot of reflection. You have the Ace of Cups under the King of Wands. So going after what you want. I mean, the King of Wands is very charming, very charismatic, full of passion. He goes after what he wants. While the Queen of Wands has got a lot of the same qualities, but she attracts what she wants and is passionate about. While the King of Wands actually takes action. We got you, the Lovers. So you're attracting love or reflecting on love. What love is, like what maybe a relationship. Maybe gaining new insight on this, shining light on relationships, and what kind of people you want to attract into your life, Gemini. Because sometimes we think, get in our heads, and we think we know what we want and what we want to attract. And then we experience those and figure out, no, that isn't. So you really are going within, it looks like, and deciding what it is that you want out of love, and moving away from things that have made you feel like you've had the weight of the world on your shoulders. Some of you could feel like you've had a lot of burdens and or a lot of responsibility. And you're now gaining clarity on that. And this is probably something at one point that you were emotionally attached to and cared about very much. And it turned into taking on too much. And you're now moving away from that, learning how to move through calmer seas with a clear mind. This Devil energy has the Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is something that you've been working on really hard, Gemini. Something that you've been working towards. You've gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. And now you have this choice of looking at your past and learning from it as you move forward and live in the present moment. But you've got this Devil energy, which is telling me that you might have some self-doubt, some reservations, some old ways of thinking. Also, old beliefs, old belief systems, what other people believe that how you should act or behave or work towards. And that's kind of holding you in this energy of which direction do you take? Do you take the one that your heart is leading you to, what this king and queen is trying to achieve, what you're trying to attract and trying to go after, and what you have put so much work into? Or do you go this other direction of what you think people want you to do, what people think is the right thing to do? And that's your main focus. And in this, she's got 2 doors there that she's staring at. And that goes right along with this making a choice, Gemini. It's which door are you going to take? And you're definitely taking time out here. And this is something that you love, that you are passionate about. Because you have the Lovers here. And so this can be some kind of a relationship. This can be just something that you feel very connected to and something that you love. It doesn't have to be a partnership. It can just be something that you love. Like I said, I mean, it can be a job opportunity that you are wanting to take. This can be something that to the people around you seem very far-fetched and very illogical, especially for you being an air sign, but this is something that you care deeply about. And like I said, you have gained knowledge on it and wisdom, and you've put in work, or you're ready to put in some work on it. And you've got the Emperor here, which shows that you have the power to do this. This could be some kind of a job. The Emperor can represent somebody that's an entrepreneur. It's also taking back your power, knowing that you have this power, Gemini. You have the power to do whatever you want, as long as you put your mind to it. Some of you could, definitely be dealing with something from the past. This could be a past relationship. This could be something from your childhood, that is holding you back emotionally. Because you have Justice, which is saying you need to find balance in this. You need to balance your head and your heart. And I really feel like with this magic stream and sacred pool, like I said, I really am getting the sense, and with you being an air sign, I think you do have a very clear vision, a very clear idea on this. And I do feel like your heart is pulling you in this direction of this idea or this relationship, if it's a relationship, or whatever path it is. I can't actually see what this is that you're going towards, if it's a work or a relationship, because the Six of Cups it's definitely something generally from the past. It also can just be finding balance. But it can be a past relationship. It can be, past things, the past that have been emotional for you. I really do feel like, looking here, that you are in the right direction, Gemini, wherever this is and whatever this is that you're working on. That it has been a burden before. And maybe that's what it is this is something that it's definitely something that you have a past with. So it either you have some kind of a past with whatever this is that you're working towards and wanting to move on and make a choice on. And in the past, it was a burden and it did take a lot of work. But that has ended now. So I feel like this hermit has really helped you shine light on why it was a burden and why the weight of the world was on your shoulder. And you have this Queen of Swords energy, which is saying that, it is emotional to you, but you are acting with a clear head and not out of emotion. And it is something that you've had to move away from in order to get this clarity. It's something that you either had to leave for a while in order to gain this clarity, or, if it's a relationship, had to end the relationship. I mean, this could be a job that you had to leave. It could even be school. I'm really getting a sense here, Gemini, that this is some kind of schooling for some reason. I don't know. It's just because it was a burden and you left it. And I feel like people are saying, you put so much time and effort and then you just left. And now you want to go back. Well, it says you're not going to do it again. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this reading. So it's either some kind of school or career, possibly, that you put a lot of time and effort into and then decided that it was just too much for you and left, and now you're ready to go back into that field of work. Or it very well could be an actual relationship. So take what resonates with you. But I definitely feel like whatever it was, whatever resonates with you, you have had to move away from it and leave it and take some time away to clear your head, to go within, shine light on why you were in love with it in the first place, what attracted to you, why you were attracted to it in the first place, and what caused it to become a burden and a weight that you had to move away from. And this devil energy is really telling me that I really feel like it isn't you having negative thoughts. I feel like you have a very clear vision of what this is, or you're working on gathering that, and now you're here to make a choice. But it's other people's beliefs, other people's negative vibes that are making you doubt yourself and reassess. And like I said, it says here, you have the Emperor, you have the power for this. You need to, step into that power, take back your power, and find that balance with your head and your heart in this, between the past and the now. And how you're going to take action on it, that it won't become a burden again. Because under the King of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups, which is opportunity for that emotional fulfillment, that love, that joy. But you also have the Tower, which is things falling apart, things crumbling down. But that's where your choice comes in. And only you know what, only you can make that choice, Gemini. The advice here is just saying, to basically find your balance, you know, to do what you're already doing. And your biggest thing is, you know, the difference of which door are you going to take? Are you going to take the door of the devil, of, you know, the self-doubt, the self-sabotage, what other beliefs people have about this situation? Or are you going to take the door of where your wisdom, knowledge, and hard work has led you? Which, you know, which door? And you have free will, so that's up to you. And like I said, I mean, this King of Wands, he's all about taking action. So you do have the opportunity for emotional fulfillment, for love, for happiness, and to be emotionally fulfilled. But there is, you know, dun dun dun, sudden death. I think that's on Labyrinth. But it's all what you make it, Gemini. So this Tower and this Ace of Cups isn't saying basically that, like, okay, under, you know, behind door 1, you're going to get this. Behind door 2, you're going to get this. So choose wisely. Or, you know, you might end up going home as the loser, not the lucky contestant. It's what you believe. I mean, if from the looks of it, you are clearing your head, you are looking at it from all angles, and you're doing the healing. And the cards say right here, I mean, you've put in the work, you are realizing where some of the troubles were, or, you know, how, like, these burdens are taking on too much work or weight of a relationship or a job or whatever it is, how you're gaining clarity on that. And it's all just about balancing it, Gemini, so that when you're looking at those two doors, it isn't necessarily, you know, door A, you're going to be totally happy. Door B, you're going to be this. So just open one and hope for the best. It's saying you're going within and you're taking that time out and realistically looking at it to see if you believe that you truly can go back into this and stay in a emotional, loving fulfillment opportunity, or if the same pattern's going to happen again, that you're going to have to leave. And it's going to take just what you're doing right now, you know, going within. And also, like I said, the Queen of Wands is, she manifests what she wants. She attracts those things to come to her. So it's, like I said, it's also a belief too. It's what you believe in. If you believe this is something or someone that you really love and it's really worth the work, and you now can see how things can be different and turn around so that you're not back in this place of having to leave it to gain clarity, then it will end up having this opportunity for you. It's here. You have the opportunity. But if you stay in a devil energy and what other people believe, and you let other people dictate what they believe of this relationship and what it will happen, then that will be your belief also. So, very good reading, Gemini. I mean, you do have a lot weighing on your mind. Whatever the situation is, I can see that definitely it's something that you love, you're passionate about, you believe in. And I can see that it is something that you want to rekindle or go back to. But you're also doing what is necessary to protect yourself and to make sure that you you make the right choice. And, you know, sometimes we think we make the right choice and it still doesn't work out. I mean, it is what you make it, but if there is another party involved here, Gemini, you still have their part that plays in whatever this situation is. But, you know, our dreams are realities, and you definitely are wanting to manifest and attract this and take action and go after it. And I do believe in you, Gemini, and I do believe from looking at this, you'll make the right choice and that you will have this opportunity. I think this is something you're very passionate about and something you believe in. And I think sometimes when we love something so much or care about something so much, you know, sometimes you got to let it go for a little while to realize how much it means to you, and also to gain clarity and new perspective. Okay, so let's see what advice the fairies have for you, Gemini. What is that other saying is, if it was meant to be, it'll return, or if they love you, they'll come back, or I don't know. I can't think of the exact saying, but it's, you get the idea. It's something along those lines of, and you have free will. And at the end of the day, Gemini, whatever choice you make, you're the one that has to live with that choice, if that makes sense. You know, a lot of people are good at giving advice, and that's great. I mean, people that have lived it or, you know, are older and wiser, I mean, advice is great. But when you get people that sometimes are a little more stuck in their beliefs and want to tell you what the right decision is, and if they can't persuade you to their way of thinking, they get a little ridicule of you. Is that the word? You've got to remember, at the end of the day, it's you that's living this life and this decision. So if you are letting other people dictate your decisions, or you're making decisions so that other people are happy, then you're not going to be happy in your decision. And sometimes you know, have to be strong and make your decision, make your choice, and just live with other people's, I guess, opinion, because at the end of the day, it's not them living it. It's not them having to deal with it, with your choice. You know, if it's a job, it's not them going to that job and working in that kind of environment. It's not them going home at night to a certain relationship. So, and of course, you know, if it doesn't work out, then they can always say, told you so. But really, just remember, at the end of the day, it's you that has to live with these choices and decisions that you make. It's always nice to get an outside perspective and to look at it from different perspectives, but follow your heart and lead with a, go forward with a clear head and a loving heart, and you'll make the right choice. And you're obviously doing the work. You're finding, you got this magic stream, which is, a flowing magical of emotions. You got this purity card, and that's kind of what that looks like. There's a lot of purity. Okay, so the fairies, motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say, get busy and do it. Yeah, some of you, I'm really getting a feeling here of school. So some of you may be thinking about going back to school to pursue something that you love, a field that you love, and maybe people are saying it's not the right time. And I don't know. I do get a sense of schooling, a career. There's definitely some relationship stuff here. But for some reason, I'm getting a stronger feeling of the other. But like I said, it could be any of the three. So take it as it resonates. Come together. Fairies like to be busy. And a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So that makes me think of this 10 of Wands, like the weight of the world is on your shoulder. Some of that could have been you taking on too much and possibly, not letting other people help, feeling like maybe that would be a failure in some way. But remember that, two heads are better than one. Okay, then you have purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. It's funny because right when I was talking about this magic stream, how it was all pure and clear, and this purity card came out. And I had just been talking about, following your heart with a clear head and letting your heart lead you. So definitely this is saying, look into your heart for the answers that you seek. All right, Gemini, to close this reading off, we will get advice from your angels. Yeah, and this motivation, quit thinking and spring to action. You're an air sign, so you do get in your head, as in you are a little more logical, not a water sign, you're not emotional. But this is definitely something that is close to your heart, Gemini, with all this water. Got a lot of water here. All right, angels, what advice do you have for our beautiful Geminis to close this reading off? What do our Geminis need to know from their angels? Please and thank you. The angels have been a little stubborn today with their cards. And then they threw them out. Well, stubborn, here you go. Thank you, angels. And you got 4 of them. Say that's what, yeah, stubborn. We just gave you 4 instead of 3. Blossoming abundance. Like I said, you've got this Ace of Cups. So opportunity coming your way of emotional fulfillment. Woman holding a coin. So this could be something that feminine energy is helping you get the finances for it, or, offering you an opportunity. Rest and rejuvenation. I definitely see that with the sacred pool and magic stream, that there is, and you've got the Hermit there, which is also a healing card, and Solitude, so that's reassurance, and the Temple Path. And I feel like this Temple Path that goes right along with following your heart. You know, and never be afraid to ask your spirit guides, angels, and the universe for help to guide you and support you. And they'll always surround you with love, and they'll never guide you in the wrong direction. As in, they can't make the choice for you, but they will definitely send you signs, hints. You know, trust where things lead you. You do have the number 18 and 19. You do have 3 and 30. So you have some synchronicities, definitely. When you're out and about or whatever, if you're seeing like the number 3 or 30 or 18, 19, 12 is standing out to me also. That's definitely the universe, your angels, and spirit guides helping send you messages. So if you see any repetitive numbers or any of these numbers appear somewhere, then pay close attention, because they're trying to get your attention. So this is what I have for you, Geminis. I hope this resonates with a lot of you. You guys are on the right path, and just, you know, keep doing what you're doing and follow your heart. And I wish you all the best. I appreciate you guys watching and supporting my channel. And until next time, peace, love, and light.